Appreciate everybody being here. I mean, it's 3:08. Is that crazy or what? I'm all about it, man. Let's play all these games at noon. It's going to be a good night for a lot of fans tonight. So, good effort, a lot to look at. It's just all about, like I told you guys, it's all about going back now and studying how we played individually, then how we operated in terms of learning experiences and different things that come up in situational football, and applying to the rest of the team. So that's where we'll be at tomorrow. And proud of the guys. So Tavius made the big play, 2-point play, which is great to see. And then D. Wade making the catch, and just a great throw, and all of it's been really, really good in terms of those plays right there.
So yeah, like film on the team, saying how big is it for these young guys? You know, they know they're fighting for gods, and they come down to that last play, for them to be successful in that situation.
Yeah, it's big. I mean, obviously when you're successful with something, it gives you confidence. The next step is to be successful throughout the game. Look at it play by play and see where you're successful, where you need to work. But it's very meaningful for the guys. I mean, those guys are the guys. This is their future. It's their opportunity, and they want to make the most of it.
Josh Johnson, 11 for 11. Good game managing offense. You guys talked all week about how you have trust in him. How do you think he played today?
Yeah, I thought he played really well. I mean, Josh did a great job, guys, on a few plays here and there. Had a chance to move the team down the field twice really well. Had the fortunate snap, would be the kindest word I could use to say. But that stopped the one drive, so first one. So yeah, I thought Josh played well.
John, I know last week we'd asked you about David Ajabo and he wasn't clear. Today, what was your impression of him seeing him?
Seemed like he was out there and was a factor. Looked like he was really stout against the run. Thought he set some edges really well. Had his eyes back inside, falling back with the ball, trying to get in the C gap a few times, and then pass rush was a factor out there. Had some pressure.
How encouraging is that when you've seen him in practice, obviously what he's doing there, but when you get in game situations?
That's a great point. I mean, Brian, that's exactly right. It's great in practice, and you're excited about, especially in pads. But the game is when it's football. So to see guys step up in games is really important. That's why the games do have a lot of value.
John, along those lines, with Elise Isaac, though, it's been a long time coming for him to get ramped up into a game situation. What did you think about his play today?
Yeah, it's the same. I mean, he was a factor. Rushing the passer and run game. He's a big guy. He's explosive. He's not as far along as David is as far as the conditioning part of it because he had the hamstring. And so he's going to be sore tomorrow. I'm quite sure. Hopefully we can get him back in time for next week, just because that's tough to get out there and work that kind of play in a real game with that kind of explosiveness, that kind of speed, and all that. It's hot out there without as much conditioning. So I do worry about that a little bit with him, but I'm happy about the way he played. He sure looked good. He's kind of got a start there.
John, I know it was really late in the game. Was there any update on him? Because we saw him go to the
yeah, he's just kind of cramping up and stuff. So we'll just have to see how he feels tomorrow.
How did Emory kind of respond after last week, and then he gets way more today? Obviously, it worked out that way in a big touchdown pass.
It was great. I mean, I'll tell you one of the main things about Emory is he's an even-keeled, level-headed guy. Very smart, very just mindful of keeping his cool. I thought after the game when I talked to him, he did that. Even after that play, which was crazy. And then all week in practice, and go out and play well.
John, I know you haven't seen the film, but anything you can say about the offensive line, what you saw as far as the performance?
Yeah, I mean, really, you got to go back and watch the tape of those guys. There were some good plays and some bad plays, and until you see the tape, you know.
John, holistically, with the preseason games we've seen so far with camp, how are you feeling about this group of backup quarterbacks and going into the season with, looks like?
I'm confident in those guys. Confident in all of them. That's why they're here.
John, what can you say about Davius Robinson's play at the end and just his play throughout the game?
Yeah, Tavius is he's the kind of guy that you look for. He's the kind of mindset, kind of style of play, certainly that we look for. So, if you want to talk about playing like a Raven, that's a term that you want to use. Just tag it right next to his name. He's that kind of guy.
I know Chris Horton was excited to see Deontay Harty out there. What were some of your initial impressions of what he did for both special teams and Mars?
Yeah, you can kind of see that where he's gonna have a good feel for what he's doing. I mean, it's tough on the kickoff returns because he caught two going back toward the end zone. In a real game, we're gonna let those fly in the end zone, I'm sure, most of the time, unless we're set up for a deep kick return, which we weren't for those plays. So, but the punt returns, he looked good. He's natural, quick. He's got great vision. So it was good to see him out there get some reps.
On the kickoff where Justin was penalized, was he just going for something and the execution didn't turn out, or what happened on that part? The.
Yeah, he was trying to drive the ball down there and line it down there, and he's kinda just, tapped in a little too much more than he should have. So, I mean, it's all part of trying to figure this thing out. It's all new.
John, we saw Devontae Walker dress, but maybe not play a whole lot. Is he still coming back?
Yeah, he's got a little injury, a little big injury he's dealing with, so that's where he's at.
All right.
All right, good, thanks.